Hey all, this is Anosis, and this is part 9, which is technically like a bonus part, because we just need to kill all the bosses, and we got the hardest one last time. I'm gonna go over here first. I know we need to kill Beelzebub, and we need to kill Galamoth. Those are the only bosses we have left here on the time attack, as you can see. We of course ground up the Holy Sword, which was nice, and we also did allow ourselves to use the Flamberge as well. Because of the fact that that thing is called Cloak Knight and stuff that, and that yes, it says mysterious swordsman in the description, but for all intents and purposes the Cloak Knight is a knight. That's another mystic pendant. Now, there have been people that say that yes, the mystic pendant does not stack. I think that kind of feels like bullshit. But yeah, and I'm pretty certain the bloodstone, by the way, drops from somewhere. I'm pretty certain that it does. I always used to think also that holy glasses allowed you to see them and stuff like that. And the thing is, of course, you can see them when you stand still. But the thing is like there is supposed to be an item, I'm pretty certain that you can use that also allows you to see them and stuff that, And there's a turquoise there. Yeah. There are definitely relics occasion that is not used on this run basically and stuff that's It's a bit weird, right? I don't know if they nerfed it in the Requiem or the PSP version or the Saturn version or whatever, right? Because I'm pretty certain that the majority of enemies in the game are weak to holding and stuff that because block. Because that's why Richter works and stuff that do we need to use the darkness thing? Because we're entering it from the other side, so let's do the darkness resist the dark, and we're also gonna duck up. Protection from dark. And we're gonna slap him with Holy Sword. Now technically also from the Plate Lord, by the way, we would have been able to get the neutron bomb. I thought that's it. Okay. Now you might say, oh, but just allow, allow this security jumping. Yeah, it's not a good stat, gravity jump. I mean, technically we could read some very, very high up paths with this jump and stuff that. I don't remember how long the resistance. I kind of wish there would be an input that would tell you like when it drops off. Oh wow. That's the damage of the Holy Sword. I mean that's freaking crazy, man. That damage is crazy. Yeah, not gonna lie, that's some good damage, man. That's some good damage. And that's Beelzebub. Ring of Arcana. Oh man, we have no library card. Yeah. Damn it. I wanted to allow Alucard to at least get the as a reward for killing Beelzebub or for getting also the Holy Sword. Like, oh, get the Holy Sword to beat Beelzebub, that's the question. And I would have allowed the Elven Cloak at this point. But then here's the thing, right? Even if I would not allow the Flamberge, and stuff that, we still would have been able to kill it quickly with the Muramasa, really, and stuff there, because the Muramasa is just slightly weaker, 68 compared to 79, and the Claymore with the, I'm pretty certain that the Claymore damage would have been good enough to kill the thing and stuff that, I'm pretty certain, so yeah. Normally I would just go to the teleport immediately, but we have no easy way up because we could fly through with mist all the way, but that's gonna take a long time and stuff that, you know, to do and stuff that, yeah. You know, it says stone versus undead, you know, and stuff that, but, you know. Stand still. Okay, he's here. Stand still. He's here. Don't they drop luck potions as well? Hello? Okay. Apparently they're not coming. So yeah. And I'm pretty certain with Holy Sword we could technically beat the thing. And I always used to think that Stone Skulls would have been something that was worth a lot. And I always used to think that, oh, you have to like break them with something like that. And I always thought that, oh, it has to do with the hammer item sometimes that, oh, or maybe you have to do something, you know, and stuff that, or maybe it's something that the Gorgon drops. Now, you could say that the Gorgon is supposed to be the steed of a knight or something like that. But this is never a Gorgon rider. I think that was actually planned. I'm pretty certain that was something that technically felt like it was planned. You know. I don't remember if the items over there, by the way, are good. The one that takes you to the Forbidden Route. Right, but we can use the teleporter if we get to the place here. I'm a 43. But again, it's not good, right? Because the thing is that you know... Yeah, see, like the stone is the kind of worst of all the status effects kinda and stuff that's it. Now technically we could eventually call this Lord a knight, obviously. So you can see though how much damage we're taking from them. I don't want to get too close though. I know they have a lot of health. I think they have 1500 health. I think it is that they have. Or maybe it's just 1000. No, it's not all, not just 800. Yeah, we can create 414 against this guy. Whoa! I don't. Sushi saves us. There we go, good. I mean, our attacks kind of count. Of course it closes right back on me. Of course it does. But hey, that means that we have to go the regular way. We have to go past this. Yeah, so that means that we can get 2 more kills on these guys. And keep in mind, of course, that as we get stronger, he will deal less damage to us eventually. Oh wait, I'm pretty certain, right? Like, no, does the Great Sword only mention like Great Sword of Quebec or something like that, or you know? Because I thought about these also, like, what about like weapon descriptions and stuff that. You know, this in cross hilt also, by the way, means that, like, okay, so it's a cross hilt. But I feel like the reason why they call it cross hilt has to do with Christianity, right? Or something like that. Yeah, they still do a lot of damage. Yeah, there are of course easy ways to fight them. Like I've never had a hard time like fighting them really and stuff like that because usually by the point where most people just fight them, they already have Crisargrim or something else, or they're just using two of something powerful and stuff like that. So yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna have to be a bit careful. I cannot be as reckless as I've tried to be, really, to be honest. Yeah, but see, the beam skeleton is not weak to holy, which is weird, okay, but is it because it's a skeleton from the future or something like that? Or is it that the Nova skeleton is not truly a skeleton or something like that? Could also be a question for smart people, but anyway, so the catacombs would be a very good place, by the way, to grind eventually on a magician speedrun and stuff that, yeah. I mean, I would like to do one more recording after this, by the way, but this recording might end up being short, by the way, depending on how quick we can go and defeat Galmoth and stuff that, yeah. Yeah, all the teleporters that I thought about going to, I thought about, I could just go up the elevator with Miss, but that would be slow. And then I thought, okay, if I get to the clock room, we can use teleport and stuff like that. And then, nope, the statue use those. So just wait a minute, you know. Again, I'm not doing this mistake again. Okay, so this is also curious, by the way. What is there? There's only half max up there. There's nothing else. There's like no armor or gear or whatever, because yeah. Are they weak? No, they're not weak to holy, yeah, because they're weak to fire, but as I've talked about before. So yeah. Yeah, see, that's the worst situation you can end up in because there's no way you're gonna get close by doing that. Like, that's the thing, right? But I think, right, that the thing that you're supposed to do against those are used that we used. I want to check here actually. There's another Euro knuckle. Throw it. I'm pretty certain that it's here, right? I'm pretty certain it's over here. Life max up, oh yeah! This is just a regular potion, this is not even a high potion. Yeah. Now there is, of course, right, because the thing as I've said, like, is the description of things, right, and stuff that, which is why, like, right, the description of things matters and stuff that, the description of things really matters. Hi, Bon! And I always thought weird, like, why do they put these enemies here and then, like, they don't have drops? Like the Karasuman. And same thing about that, I thought that, they put these boss enemies here, like, why couldn't they have, like, a stronger version and use have a different skin? And then, like, have them be great XP or have them actually be tough enemies here? That is something that I would have actually loved to have seen, and that's something that I feel like a mistake that they did not do. Of course, you need to use this thing here. I'm gonna see what they actually say. If it remembers, I'm gonna just put the regular fairy. Okay, so it doesn't say anything. Let's be closer to it. Okay. That is weird like that. Yeah, the bats are not unholy, the bats are not technically like your enemies, they're just, like, And this music is actually, by the way, really good. Because this music only plays here, it's one of those unique things. I almost feel like they made it like very, very dark and like they made it like mysterious and stuff that, like, Like I do think that this music, instead of Floating Catacombs getting its own music, I think it should have continued on with the same music as the previous one rather than it's all because this music made no sense, like Floating Catacombs, oh it's in the sky or whatever, right? Yeah, because again, there are some good enemies here, and stuff that isn't anywhere else, like the witch and the there's some enemies, a Buffalo Star. Now we might, of course, wait a few days with, recording the next stuff, whatever the next challenge be, and let it go some time, So this would be one of the characters that we need to beat, of course, for the thing to drop. Now the cat, of course, allows us to heal, by the way, if we actually get hit by the cat. But yeah. But yeah, the thing is that if you have if we would allow a certain thing, then things would be different. I know that the stuff over here wasn't that great, by the way, if I remember correctly. So yeah. Just a frozen half. And I really wonder why they actually did change the description of that. I'm pretty certain that that was not the description in the PlayStation version. Whatever. Because I'm pretty certain in the Japanese version they don't call it that. And stuff that. Because I'm guessing they're not allowed in the Japanese version for whatever reason. They could have made it into a different room more, honestly, to be honest, right? That's, I think, it's the main mistake that they did with the reverse castle and stuff. That, like, why did they have to make the area the same kind of? I mean, certain areas definitely feel like completely new because of some of the encounters. Used to this, so we don't have to deal with that. Common coins. And I mean, technically, if you use the resists on the correct fights, then you can make the game a whole lot easier. See, that's the thing, right? The game gives a lot of stuff. If you allow yourself to use everything in trouble that you come across in the game, then you can make like fights a lot easier because of the fact that if you think about the amount of stuff that we have, even though we don't have a duplicate, we have 2 cross shurikens, 2 fire boomerangs, with 2 baka knife, we have 5 kamacons. For monster vials, we have 1 flame star, we have 1 pentagram, we have 1 buffalo star, right, yeah, 2 handballs, 2 dynamites. Didn't we have a shuriken? Did we never pick up a shuriken? Huh. No, we do have 6 shurikens, 2 javelins, 2 boomerangs. So what exactly was here again? Right, an elixir, which is definitely worth, and then a library card, yeah. Yes. You might say, oh, why do you use the library card? Because I did allow that thing for, oh, we defeated Beelzebub and we got the Holy Sword and stuff like that, so, you know. I'm just taking a quick peek at the enemy list here again.
How about this? How about this?
Thank you.
How about this?
Because now, okay, so we're missing one enemy there. We're missing a bunch of enemies there. A bunch of enemies there. It is still quite a lot of enemies we're actually missing.
How about this? How about this?
But then they don't have more.
Thank you.
How about this?
Two Dracula shaft. They don't have the song here, right? Rainbow Cemetery is actually what they call it. Right, because that's the upside down, right? That's the... I think.
How about this? How about this?
Young Master Alucard. Young Master Alucard.
Young Master Alucard. Perfect for forest camouflage. Swag. Normally I wouldn't allow the use of the back that we're gonna need to go a bit quicker now. Or we got hit. Oh. And I think this is the best open this thing. But it's really hard, like you have to hold it in a very specific way to kind of do the whole alternating thing, you know, and stuff like that, so, you know. Like you need to find your way to do it right, but it is a certain timing again. As I said, if you do the timing correct here as well, the backdash that you do is get it quicker and stuff like that, because yeah. And the elevator is a ghostly elevator. I always used to think also that this whole how this place looks. By the way, that affects RNG something or like that. Like okay, this means that you're lucky. Like you can figure out like okay, like when it's like this thing has a higher chance to drop or something like that. You know, like that's always something I used to think was a thing. That oh, when it's missed, you have a higher chance to get a Medusa shield or something like that. You know. Because I feel like, okay, like why does the weather change there? Because it can be mist, it can be rain, it can be clear, but it can also be half clear, like there are a bunch of things. That actually changes the stuff down at the bottom, if I remember correctly, when you look through the thing. That I think changes, if I remember correctly, but yeah. So yeah, so we did allow that, of course. We can step on the platinum again because we don't need the spike break anymore. So yeah. Now, of course, we're not gonna be able to guarantee that the fight with the Galmot is gonna be easy. That is not something. I think you might say, oh, the best way would just be to grind up the mouse a bit more, slightly more in strength. And stuff that with Alucard Sword, by the way, we did pick it up and all that, we did. Alucard Sword is at... The Alucard Sword is 91 damage. So, but right, the time it takes to get high damage with the Alucard Sword is not that long, really, to be honest. And, you know, let's go over here while we're here, actually. Because yeah, that does a lot of damage. Iron Ball there. And it also costs a lot of enemies we have used missed and stuff like that because we haven't killed them. Or do you just need to touch them? I forgot, right? Here we have Horse of Echo, Sword of Dawn, and Garment. Normally I wouldn't allow this, but you know, we need to kind of go quick now because I don't want to, you know. So now we need to go to the snake. Which is the next one. Yes. Good. And right, our armor is not that great, really, to be honest. You know, most of that, so yeah. But then again, you could say, for example, that, oh, that when you get the Holy Sword, you should allow, like, holy, like, mail and stuff that, and then, you know, but there's no armor technically that you could call as holy. You would argue also that the Necklace of Yay should be allowed with the holy glasses, you know, and stuff that, and, you know, there technically isn't a holy shield. I mean, technically there is a holy shield. The goddess shield, you could say, is holy, and stuff that. You know, yeah. Now some might even say that Alucard Sword technically is a holy sword because of it having this blue effect, you know, and stuff like that, which is what the katana has as well, so, you know. And I don't know what Alucard Sword is supposed to be made of and stuff like that, because even in the like the whole Netflix, you know, the Castlevania thing and stuff that Alucard Sword is special in that too and stuff that, you know, and, you know, I don't remember if it's ever explained why Alucard Sword is the way it is, you know, and stuff like that, like Mother Family's heirloom and stuff like that, and then it's just, you know, like why does it have a teleport slash, you know, obviously, like Dracula has his own sword, but he never uses it. It's kind of weird, but yeah. I want to make sure that we heal up here first, though. Because we need to go and kill Galmoth. That's the last one. And killing Galmoth, of course, gives you access to the fire, the circlet that heals you from fire. And also the gas cloud. And I felt always that you were meant to use, put on everything that increases intelligence and then use the gas cloud on the thing. But there was one point that I remember, I can clearly remember that the Guardians used to be immune to the gas cloud. I don't remember if it was an early version of the PlayStation version or if that somehow got patched at some point. That maybe the European version had it only in it or whatever, right? Because I clearly do remember in a recording that I did, and I don't know if it was of the Requiem version or not technically in a recording. I mean, technically maybe it was, that it was a run that we did, or like a playthrough or whatever at some point, and maybe it might have been on the old channel, there we go, Necklace of Yay. Alright, and we already have a necklace of yay. Because here's the thing, necklace of yay, what does that mean? Necklace of Joseph? No, necklace of Jesus. That's always what I thought it's supposed to be, that was supposed to be Jesus or whatever, you know, but yeah. Shield potion, attack potion, which is nice. But you might say, oh, the reason why they don't make the enemies super hard here. Whoa, a third necklace of yay. So many necklaces of yay. Imagine, right? Imagine, right? I don't know if it could be possible to technically code in a bunch of, like, you know. I know that technically, right, that if you would be able to modify the stats up to a certain amount, like, I don't know what the highest luck possibly is that you can get, or if the luck stat goes up when you're playing in luck mode, right? If the luck stat does get higher, you know, so that, because, you know, because I know that two opposites gives you the highest luck to have equipped and stuff, that's, yeah. And this is just again a room where I would put some sort of relic in, because it never made any sense, like, why? What's the purpose of a one gold room, or does that affect RNG somehow? Like, what was the purpose of that room? It would be interesting to know exactly, like, if there was that, oh, this was planned to be put into this room, but we did not have the file space or whatever, right? Or, you know, we didn't finish in time or something, you know. Now we're gonna face up against Galmoth. So, yeah, we're level 45. We need resist thunder, luck potion, smart potion, because I think smart potion is even more like magic defense, like your intelligence that also affects that as well. Now I don't know if Holy Sword will be the strongest that we can technically use, or if there will be more powerful stuff we could use as well. There's also a case to be had for using like stuff like dynamite, using the iron balls. You know. Alright, we did not even pick up the dragon helm actually. Or actually we did. But it's down there. Or the dragon helm we used to be able to use. Like, we have so many stuff here at the bottom. We do have an alcohol mail of course and stuff like that. So, you know. Come on. This is normally the stat you would have to use basically, and then you would have to time it to where it ends so that you go out. And then this you don't need to dodge, and I don't know why he does that sometimes, and if I use that. It's good for us of course because we can use this attack as much as possible, and the low damage that he does not matter. We do have only though, we do have a lot of shield potions actually, so that doesn't matter. But this is an attack that I don't know what element that is. I always used to think that those were electricity as well, but probably not. Did we not use the shield potion? I'm pretty certain we did not use the shield potion. Yeah, there we go. Now we're at 54. We used the luck potion, we used the smart potion, and we used the other potion, but we never used the shield potion. Where is the whole sword? There we go. I forgot exactly what this guy's health is. I always also thought that this guy's health is dependent on certain things. So yeah. Alright, he only does 1 damage with that. The main problem though is that we are using up some MP with that. Okay, so now we have lost the damage. Now we have lost the damage from that, and there's no more attack potions. We do have another luck potion we can probably use up. We don't need to use the heal potion again. And right, so we only really have the luck potion, right? There's nothing down here that we could allow to use. No. Because I'm pretty certain no knight dropped those. I mean, we do have a shield potion, but we don't have any other one of those potions. We don't have. I mean, we only have the shield, and we used up the final luck one. I think we pretty much used up the final luck one. We do allow Iron Ball or Dynamite though. One face hole. It's a dud. Oh, of course, and then it disappeared because I switched to the Iron Ball. That's a bit annoying. What is the circum damage like? Okay, that's not good. And what for them? Yeah, the master damage is not good. We're probably gonna have to use the Holy Sword then. But then there's nothing else down here that we can use that was for my knight specifically. I don't think. Why am I not using the shield? The Holy Sword. Why are we not using actual shield? Flambirds maybe? Oh, we need to get up our defense up again. And we might need a high potion. Right. Alright, let's see what happens if thunder touches us. Why was the thunder hurting me from that distance? That made no sense. Right, let's just resist thunder as well. I don't know if that was a waste or not. Maybe Flambirds would be the best damage. Oh, that's 22 damage. I mean, why were we doing that much damage before? Was that just because of the luck potion? I don't remember if there were anything that you could technically count that was from a knight. Or whatever. I don't think there was anything else. Unless of course, you know, into the description there says something. Again, right, because you read what they say. Where is the thing? Wait, isn't he weak to that type of damage that you will sword is maybe? Because there are definitely certain enemies that are more weak to punch. Punchy punch! Oh right, I forgot that there's an effect actually that the Knuckles have. The Knuckles have more luck than any other weapon. They have like a high crit or something like that, I'm pretty certain, like... Maybe we only got lucky there. I'm definitely 100% certain that you're more lucky with crit weapons or they have built-in crit or something like that. It has crit modifier or something. Because here's the thing, like we're doing like 80 damage with our crits. And I'm pretty certain that our luck isn't going down. No, 42 is the luck that we're staying at. Can you please stop being an asshole? Maybe we have to punch him in the face. Could we try and do the setup by the way up there, by the way, maybe? Could you try and stop being an asshole? This is gonna be risky to do by the way, because, you know, like, let's go over here. Hello, Mr. Thing. Blarg! Blarg? Yes, it is. We got him. Bring on the cheat stuff. Yes, you can do the trick that you do on the spiked iron ball. Just hold down the button and win. You will knuckle. His greatest weakness. Punch him in the foot. Punch him on his tiny toes. Hell yeah. Jesus, sweat. You will knuckle overpowered. Look at those crit damages though. Look how often it crits when you just hold the button down like this. You can just sit here and you just hold it down. And he's stuck, he's not gonna go anywhere. It might take a while though. So you realize that if you're doing low damage, then he takes a long time. And time now. See, if we would have figured it out, if we would have waited with using the attack potion until that point, yeah. 48 actually, that's very good. I feel like we got more XP than last time. Oh, you killed him. Here have a not a blood cloak because blood cloak is weaker. Here have a royal cloak which is slightly stronger. Oh, and here have a platinum. What is stronger than platinum? Feroda plate is stronger. Bakamar of course is stronger. Alucard mail would be stronger. I forgot how good you will knuckle is. And imagine right that you can go and get it early on in the game. Like you can go and get you will knuckle and you will knuckle can completely use the store stuff. And that's the thing, like you can beat the game with you will knuckle. Do I know you will knuckle run? Only you will knuckle, like only fist and then into you will knuckle. I mean that could be something that we could do. Because I'm pretty certain there is nothing that resists fist weapons. So the big old ruby circlet and the gas cloak. And the rest is speed by fire damage. And we did not get another library card. Yeah, it's a bit of an issue that we used up the library card. How much long can we record? Okay, not that much longer. We're just gonna do a bonus episode by the way. The main problem though is we don't have all the enemies. Right. But like what enemies are we technically missing? I'm trying to think, right, like where is there that we missed enemies? I know that we missed the fish enemies. We missed the, no, not the penguin bomb pillars, we did not miss. What else have we missed? I'm trying to think about what enemies we missed and stuff that. I will spend the rest of this time though that we have though, by the way, to get into location that we need. I don't think there's any. I mean, there is one library card we could try and get to pretty quickly otherwise. Or we missed all the enemies in the library. Right, then there's at least 4 enemies in the library that we can get. But you saw there how much longer the fight took there. And of course, if we would have used the knuckle right away, we could have done the fight a lot quicker. You might say, oh, but yes, it's weak against skeleton, but still it's just, you know, I don't know what it is. It must be that fist weapons have a critical multiplier that's much higher than pretty much any weapon else. I don't know if it's specifically only the dual knuckles that has it, or if it's all the fist weapons. Because yes, the main problem is of course that you can get dual knuckles early, and then the fact that there aren't many fist weapons better than it. Yes, the Iron Fist is technically better, but you can see also you can fist very often and stuff like that. And yes, it has no special attack. The dual knuckles has no special attack. Of course, yes, it sucks for defeating these enemies. The main problem is right that how are we gonna defeat them when we need to get the wizard thing. Because they can drop the wizard hat, but it's not the best thing for spell casting and stuff like that, although it's the best in terms of defense, and it's still giving some intelligence while still giving you defense. Because that's the main problem with all the circlets. None of the circlets gives you good defense. That's the thing with all the circlets. All the circlets and all the, yeah. See, 34, 34, 34. And you know, like 34 if we're unequipped, so basically provides no armor from having those things equipped. I mean, how much longer? We could theoretically go and... Right, I also know that we're missing the warg enemies. Because I want to make sure that we have the full enemy list before we like do stuff. Yes, I know that we don't have the Asagal. I don't think we have him on the enemy list. I forgot, right? Because I don't think you need to kill enemies, you just need to hurt them to get them on the enemy list. Now, I mean, but at this point we have beaten the challenge, so you know, we have beaten the challenge at this point, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, we've beaten the challenge now, so you know. Yes, ma'am, that's, you know. How about that, Niklas? We have Mystic Pennant. Yeah. Because, I mean, we've beaten the challenge now, so, you know, because we've beaten all the bosses, you know, we have proved, you know, everything there is to kind of prove, you know. So, yeah, let's see first. But I would like to have the full enemy list, by the way, before we do this and stuff like that, although I don't think there are any spellcasters in certain places, right? Because I kind of know what enemies are spellcasters. And stuff like that. No, actually that's because I'm pretty certain I know that once we're missing the Warg Rider, we're missing the Ouroboros and all the Dragon Rider, I think. But I know that if we go here, we will get a library card. If we go the Forbidden Route, there will be a library card here. I forgot exactly where the library card is. And again, there's no enemies here in this section where the ghosts were and stuff that, which I always thought was weird. And there's no boomerang skeletons there, and there's nothing like no enemies there in there to replace. Yeah, the normal skeletons are not nice if they hit you with a beam. There's a monster battle tree, by the way. Library code. Before we do the library call, let's just because I want to check again what was here, just, you know, because it might be important for other ones, just so we remember. And I can never remember where everything is, always, like, I know kind of in the back of my head, like, okay, like, is it worth going here or not, right, and stuff like that, because, you know, you really think about, like, okay, what's the minimum map completion that you can do during a run? Could that be a run, like, minimum map completion, right, like, explore as little of the map as possible, right? But because then there's the thing, like, okay, like, what about doing glitches, you know, and stuff that, like, you know, like, what's the best, you know, what's the best path, you know, and stuff that's in. Where's the library code? Oh, there we go. And I mean, I'm pretty certain we know most of the things. So we will do a bonus recording, by the way, that will be a lot shorter. Yeah, I'm pretty certain it went down here again, the Alicon sword, yeah. There we go.
Young Master Alucard.
Okay, so we need to stop the recording now, and then we need to do the bonus recording